Hello there, I'm Josh from Audiophile-Heaven, and today I'm going to do a short video unboxing and video review of the Quloos. I think this is the way you pronounce it. Quloos. I do not know for sure. QA361 DAP or digital audio player. Yeah, I like those names. They always come with a complicated to spell name when they have a good product. Or I hope this is the way they go, because this is one of the best products on the audiophile market. Sonically, I will explain that in a second, because it has a rich package, and I want to talk a bit about how further ahead they worked to delivering a good package to you. So yeah, I am in love with what they provide in the package, because this is the only company that I know of that have traveled this far. Everyone tries to go far, but QLS went really far with their package, and for someone I didn't know about before having this player, I am very shocked. So they have a manual which explains its operation, but I can explain it in 1 minute of video to you, because it is very simple in terms of operation. It doesn't have a lot of whistles. So I was talking about the package, so let's dig in. So first I have to present you the player. I'm sorry, it has a few smudges because I do use all products before doing the video, otherwise I wouldn't know what to talk about. So even though I do call the video an unboxing, I have unboxed every single product before, so I can use it. So here you have volume plus, volume minus, menu, more like a power button, but you have this block key and you have the power switch. Those two are switches, you need to switch them on and off. There is a big danger of forgetting the power switched on, and it has an auto off power, which is lovely. It has type C power connector here. It is only a power connector. It does not have USB DAC abilities, which is sad to me. I really wanted to use this as a USB DAC. I love it so much that I really wanted to. So you have a line out and coaxial here at the bottom. You have a balanced 3.5mm jack, and you have a single-ended 3.5mm headphone jack. The balanced is 3.5mm, but happily the guys at QLS were very smart, and they included a 3.5 balanced to 2.5 balanced adapter in the package. You get this, so you do not have to worry about the weird type of balance it has. It works with any single headphone. They have this good quality USB Type-C cable, not very interesting. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be funny with the way I unbox things. Here you have an extra screen protector, I would call it, and here is a leather case, which is lovely. I don't really use cases with my players. I like to feel the metal on them. I like some metal music sometimes, I like some classical sometimes, but I like to feel the metal on the devices. It is more satisfying to me. Here you have the thing I was talking about. This is why I think they went very much more ahead than most companies do. So you can see this is a micro SD card reader. It is pretty weird to me, but it has a USB, normal USB connector, and it comes with a SanDisk micro SD card inside. I apologize, I did that on purpose actually. So SanDisk micro SD card. This is a SanDisk Extreme 32GB micro SD card. This is the extreme version, one of the best that SanDisk has. It should also sound some of the best. Micro SD cards tend to have a different sound from each other, and this is a very high speed micro SD card, which is shocking to me, because I don't know, I could use it in the camera to make the videos from now on, and use the 256GB card in my camera to store music. So yeah, this goes. The card is filled with music, some of the best high quality music I have heard. Very good classical and very good quality, usually high resolution. I'm shocked that a company went this forward with what they included with their player. Of course, this is an expensive product, and I think it is a good idea that they included some extras, some very interesting extras. This is an $800 player, the QLS QA361. So pretty expensive actually. You can see the name on the back, the QA361. This is its device. So yeah, I will turn it on because what fun would it be otherwise. So to turn it on, you turn this here. You can see it turning on, and it scans the card every single time. It does not turn on without a card, without a micro SD card, which is maybe a bit sad because sometimes, oh look, it already turned on. Very quick turn on. So the operation is extremely basic actually. I will be trying to sit like this so I can see what I'm doing. Once you press the menu, it lights up and it goes into the menu. This is a menu of the options it has. I will try to sit differently so I can see what I'm doing. On the menu, you go inside the menu and you have the playback mode, which is basically where you can activate a shuffle. You have the range, which is a folder. You have the memory playback. Oh, I just pressed the higher volume and the lower volume to enter this. So yeah, tuning mode, this is important because in the tuning mode you have mellow and bright. I noticed that they make little difference. You have a sound mode, which is the filters option on them. Right now it is set to all to DSD. I have noticed that all to DSD provides a pretty good overall sound. So yeah, I like the way all to DSD works like. So yeah, you have gain, which can be high or low. I keep it on high at all times. And you have the amp, which can be double high. Right now double high means both high voltage and high current. I have noticed that headphones like Sundara work best with double high. Other headphones like just high voltage and low impedance in ears like high current but lower voltages to sound their best. They tend to distort with high voltages. Interesting findings. Yep, the volume adjust can be unlocked, and other things I am just checking it to see what other things are very important for you. No, that was the most important settings. Now when you increase or decrease the volume, you see the number on the main display, but that is pretty much it. No graphics, no fluff, no glamour. When you want to go to your music playlist, you just press back once and you are into your playlist. It works based on folder mode, and that is all as far as I can tell. So yeah, back, folder 3. This is my SD root. So this is I have my music very carefully done in folders based on genres, so I can find what I'm looking for very easily. It will not even start without a micro SD card in. It does not have a USB dock, and quite frankly, it is very basic. You turn it off from the switch, and that is pretty much it. Very basic overall software design. So why would you want such a simple player? Well, because it sounds really awesome. This is probably the best sounding player I have seen as a portable in this price range. I say probably because I am still doing tests and I haven't tested it against iBasso Day X200. That is pretty much the thing I want to test this against, and I'm going to. I just didn't have the time before doing this video, but anyways, the point is that this sounds so incredible. I think that iBasso has a chance to overtake it with an upgraded amp module, because iBasso makes some awesome amp modules, but then the iBasso gets more expensive and this wins in terms of pricing. But anyways, iBasso DX200 has really better software and more versatile software. This has a very basic software, but as a micro SD card music player, so based on your own collection, this has one of the best sounds in the world. It is slightly gentle, everything is slightly gentle, very articulated, very clear, very crisp. So very amazing dynamic. This has the dynamics that really made me fall in love. I apologize for the smudges, but every single time I touch it, it gets a smudge. So right now it has no smudges, but it will get them after I play with it a bit more. I apologize for that. It is just the way the display is made. So with HiFiMan Sundara, I feel like I'm in heaven using this. I will be reviewing HiFiMan Aria and HiFiMan Jade 2 on the tour. So I am very curious how the QLS QA361 will pair with HiFiMan Aria and other more expensive headphones. This can drive Audeze LCD MX4 really well. It can drive Berdynamic Amiron. It can drive pretty much anything. I am having a hard time thinking of a headphone that the QLS cannot drive. This is how good it is. This is how amazing this sounds. The sound, the power, the control, the separation, the soundstage, the dynamics, everything about its sound, is just amazing. I need to write about this because I cannot express myself so well in a video. English is not my main language, and although I can write well, I still need time to focus on my mind to speech coherency when trying to describe something. So yeah, pretty much one of the best sounding dubs you can buy at this moment on the market. It has ergonomic shape. It doesn't feel so bad. The corners or the edges aren't very sharp, so it doesn't cut into your hand. They are not very sharp. They are slightly chamfered. This face is also not very sharp. It sits well in your hand. Pretty big device, as you can see here. Much bigger than something like an ultra portable like FIO M6, but I love it. I really love the work the guys at Quloos did with their sound. Very amazing sound. Really sounds so good that I would consider getting it, despite its shortcomings in terms of software, very basic software, in terms of its lack of versatility in terms of software. I would actually consider and recommend getting it just based on its sound. This is how good it sounds, and I will be describing its sound in depth on Audiophile-Heaven in a full written review. I hope you will read that. I hope you have a lovely week in there, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!